I had some questions on the homework, so I'm going to do a couple examples here real quick to help you out if you were having trouble. Okay, if I look at this again, hopefully you watched the video I posted. I gave you examples, but if it still doesn't make sense, let me show you right on the homework. On 1A, it says to find the experimental probability of rolling a 2. Remember, experimental means what actually happens. I actually rolled the die, and these are the results. So I'm going to look up here that it says that I rolled 50 times. Okay, now out of those 50 times, how many were a 2? Well, if I look at my graph here, the amount of times the number 2 showed up was 8. Okay, so 8 is my numerator. I rolled a 2 8 times. That's the numerator. The denominator is how many times did I actually roll the die? I actually rolled the die 50 times. So my experimental probability was 8 over 50. Okay, and I can simplify that down to 4/25. That would be my answer for that. Now, letter B says, what's the theoretical? Now, that's what should happen. In theoretical, I don't worry about the 50 times I roll it. I just want to look at what are my options for the number cube. So in theory, if I am trying to figure out the probability of rolling 2, I'm going to look at, here's my options of a number cube down here. How many of those options are a 2? Well, you know that there's only one 2 on the die. So that's my numerator, 1. There's only one way to land on a 2 on a die. Now my denominator is how many options are on that die. Well, if it's a regular 6-sided die, it's 6. So it would be 1/6.